Hi everybody. So welcome to this stress relief flow tonight. My name is Vanessa Michelon and I'm taking over Fit&Well magazine account so I can really guide you through a gentle fluid flow that mobilizes your whole body, and I will share some techniques to breathe more fully, and we will finish tonight with a soothing, calming meditation at the end. So you only need some space, maybe a mat. My invitation is not to push anything, so only do the things that make you feel good. There will be some space for free movement as well. If you just joined, my name is Vanessa, so thank you so much for joining this group tonight. The purpose of this practice is really to make you feel good. So if you notice you're holding your breath or your body is getting super tense, like in a fight or flight state, the invitation is just to take slow exhalation and just be happy with whatever you're doing. You don't need to achieve anything specifically tonight. So we're going to begin into any comfortable seated position. And we start bringing awareness to our chest. Yeah? So you can sit as you want, maybe cross-legged or come on kneeling. And then rest one hand on your chest and the other one on top. And the chest is one of the places that hold more tension. So we're going to really try and get rid of this collective stress with some connected breaths. So I invite you to close your eyes or keep them downcast. And for a moment, notice what is going on inside. So notice how in stillness there are still small movements happening just because you're breathing. So the chest is expanding in all directions. Maybe your belly is moving as well. And begin elongating every exhalation. So fully empty your lungs as you exhale through your nose, which is one of the fastest ways to calm your mind. Just exhaling slowly and feeling the tension dissolving from your shoulders. Now I would like you to start amplifying the movement of your breath. So your eyes can be closed, but as you next inhale, can you very gently move the hands slightly away from your body? And as you exhale, can you rest them again on your chest? That soothing touch. You inhale, the arms can gently move away from you. Small big movement, and as you exhale, feel the touch of your hands on your chest, like a very comfortable and soothing sensation. And if it feels good, you're going to make that movement become bigger, so the arms can extend, and that touch can start transmuting into a hug. So you're going to open up your chest. If you want, you can open your eyes. And as you exhale, you're hugging yourself. We all need some love and touch in this moment in life. And again, let's take it 3 more times. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, close. Allow the spine to move, so you can arch and curl. Good, and last time, hold yourself into the little hug, so place your hands on your shoulders. Move the chin to the chest and begin taking a circle of the head in one direction, really stretching all the tight spots in your neck, and then take it to the other side. Good, and let's just do it one more time, really keeping the shoulders low, allow the chin to move in all directions. And to the other side. Beautiful. As you come back into center, lift the arms up. We're going to take a twister towards the left side. So use your hand on your knee, right hand on your knee, left hand behind you, and see the space behind you. And then keep the hand on the knee, lengthen your left arm backwards, and take a little side reach. And we go again. We open, twisting deeper with the left arm. And as you exhale, you're gonna come forward, stretching the left side of your lower back. Last time, twist. And then take it all the way forward. Beautiful, come back into center, reach both arms up, and then take it to the other side. So your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you if you mirror me. Really go for that spiral of your spine. Now lengthen your arm behind you, inhale, and as you exhale, stretch to the diagonal line. And imagine everything you're doing from now on is going to be a massage. So you're stretching and opening in the direction that feel more pleasant for you. You're going to maintain that breath fluid. Gorgeous. Last time, let's take it forward. And then both arms come up. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Stretch the front of your chest. Notice how this position right away makes you feel a little bit more powerful and confident, just because you are exposing your chest and your throat. And then when you're ready to release, and meet me into a tabletop position. So you're going to take your hands and knees on the floor. And we're going to circle the head in one direction. So really loosening up your neck. And maybe the hips move as well into a circle. So no one is watching, so don't be shy. Really go for it. Yeah, find that snaky spine and then circle it all the way to the other way. So trying to open up side, back and front of your body. Good. As you come all the way back into center pose, stretch your left arm up to the sky. So we're going to take a twist. And then thread your arm under. Try to have your shoulder right into the middle of the mat. And maybe lengthen your right arm forward. So take a lovely spinal twist. And there is no limit to how much you can twist. So really go for it. Then come all the way back into center. And take the same on the other side. So open your right arm up. And then thread your fingertips under. Soften your right shoulder right in the middle of the mat and lengthen your top arm forward. And you might be able to see the ceiling. Good. And slowly find your way all the way back into center. Let's move into our first downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, press the hips up, and begin paddling on spot, bending one knee and the other. Those of you that feel quite flexible in this position, imagine your chest is moving to the floor. Imagine your head is touching down, so you're really stretching the front body, the armpits, not only your legs. And nice and slowly begin walking the feet to the front of your mat. Soften through your knees, catch the opposite elbow. So let's take a very pleasant swing side to side. So your elbows are free to move right and left. Let the head be heavy. Like literally swing like you just don't care. And then finally move back into center, let go of the grip, and roll up one vertebra at a time, coming up to stand. As you next inhale, the arms lift up. And as you exhale, soften your knees and gently press your hands down in the center of your body. So as you inhale, take the energy from the ground up to the sky. And as you exhale, soften down. Maybe you can close your eyes and imagine when you lift the arms, you're gathering any positive sensations, anything you want for yourself tonight. And as you exhale, you're softening down and really getting rid of all the things you don't need. So you inhale, gathering maybe lightness, spaciousness, and joy. And exhale, get rid of any stress, tension. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now take your hands all the way up, join them into a prayer, lift the gaze up. As your next exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, release down. Inhale, take your hands all the way up to the sky. And bring the hands back in the center of your heart. We do this one more time. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, release everything down. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, soften your belly and your head. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And back in the center of your heart. We're going to take a full salutation now. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften. Lengthen your spine halfway. And then step it back into a plank. Doesn't have to be the strongest plank ever. Just to feel some form of energetic action in your body. And then lower down, and you can bend the knees or keep them straight. Then move the chest forward. Open your collarbones and take this time to move the head side to side. Again, like you just don't care. And when you're ready to press back into downward facing dog, lengthen the back of your legs. If you mirror me, you're going to swipe the left leg up to the sky. Yeah, so take your left leg up, bend your left knee, open your left hip. And we're going to take a circle with that knee. So bring the knee maybe into the chest, out and back and up. And if that's too intense, you're going to lower the back knee down to the floor and just take it there. But now you've got permission to move that leg a little bit more in freedom, in other direction if you want to. Maybe you want to extend it. So remember, this is a massage for your body, searching for what makes you feel good, what gives you pleasure here. When you're ready to step your left foot in between your hands and take your arms all the way up to the sky. Find your kneeling lunge, lift the chest, and we're going to begin circling the arms all the way forward. We take them back and up, and again, move it forward. Imagine your body is like water. Small or big movement, whatever makes you feel good here. Then notice if you're holding stiffness in your neck. Can you relax your facial muscles? Trust your balance. On the next time, lift the arms up and now take your hands back on your heart. And if it feels good, lift the chest, a small back bend. Those of you that feel really flexible, you can shift forward. But again, it's not about how much you do, but how do you embody the position? How deeply are you breathing? How slowly are you breathing? We have one more slow inhale. From the release, you right into the floor and come into a twist. So left hand goes up, option to extend the back leg. And we circle the arm all the way backwards, forward and upwards. Again, you just circle, allowing your head to move, your eyes to softly see the space around you. Take it one more time. Then bring the fingertips down to the floor. Lift the chest. You can take into a small upward facing dog in your lunge. Delicious stretch for the front of the hips. And then step all the way back, downward facing dog. Move through vinyasa. Imagine every movement is connected to the other. And press back, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Let's take it to the other side. So lift your right leg up. Bend your knee and open your hips. Your head is softly relaxed. And your knees start circling in any direction you want. So if you usually need to go quite energetic, feel free to take your position a little bit more intense, but make sure you're not stopping the breath. So the breath is the most important thing to maintain. The next time, fully extend your leg up. Take a step in between your hands. Soften your back knee down and take your arms up to the sky. Kneeling lunge. We circle the arms to the front and then reach back. Now imagine you have two beautiful wings and really let them move. So with confidence, take all the space around you. Feel the breath is making you move. Your last one stops at the top. Take your hands on your heart. Lift the chest to small or big back bend. With a sense of release and inner smile in your face. One more deep inhale. Then rest your left hand on the floor, a spinal twist. Your right arm goes up. Option to extend your back leg. And begin circling again your arm backwards, down and forward. So all in this practice is really your own choice. How big, how small, how fast. Something that matches the energy you're feeling tonight. Softly see your fingers, maybe the space around you. Good. And the very last time, you're going to take the fingertips down to the floor. Small lift of the chest, like an upward facing dog. You might feel more opening in your hips. And then press all the way back into your downward facing dog. Move through your vinyasa. And meet me all the way back into a downward facing dog. Lovely. Let's have a walk of the feet at the front of the mat. Bend your knees, and this time interlock your fingers behind your back and lengthen the arms up. And if that's not a good choice, just rest your arms down. Then close your eyes and take a slow breath at the bottom of your lungs. And as you exhale, can you fully relax your belly on your thighs? Relax the neck. Imagine the crown of the head is touching your toes, the arms come up and over. Then let go of the grip, roll through your spine. And let's go back to that gathering. Lift the arms up, inhale. Exhale, soften your knees. Imagine you're now in water, so every movement is naturally slow. Take a very last one, inhale. Exhale. This time, interlock your fingers behind your back, open your chest. Maybe look up. And in this position, you're getting back in that version of yourself which is confident, open and receptive instead of contractive and defensive. Then see if you can maintain your arms where they are. Lift your left knee into the chest. And then lengthen the leg back, warrior three. So focus your mind on something that doesn't move. Stretch your toes. And if it doesn't work, your hands can change position. Hold it there for one more breath. And then step your foot back, lift the arms up to the sky, crescent lunge. Let's go again with that wavy motion. Arms go forward. Back and up. And again, like a wave, reach it forward. And back and all the way up. And if the body wobbles, that's absolutely fine. It's not about being perfect, it's about meeting the challenge with a smile. Gorgeous, take it one more time. Now hold it at the top and open into a warrior two. So you're simply pivoting the back heel down and feeling energy through the fingertips. Beautiful. Reverse your warrior, bring your top arm, the front arm up and over. And imagine everything is moving away from the front knee. And you are breathing into the side of your lungs. Relax your neck. And now join me for a little circle. So can you circle the head all the way down? And then change the arm. And open again. And we continue. Like you're spiraling your arms around. You can really mirror me, taking right arm up, and then the head drops, the spine like a snake. Let's take it one more time. And we all pose into extended side angle. So you can lower the elbow on your front thigh, and then stretch your left fingertips up. And now just to get rid of tension, can you circle your top hand and enjoy the little movement of the fingers? Those of you that feel a bit more confident here, you could extend the bottom arm, but still maintain your top arm really soft. And take one last deep inhale. And as you exhale, press it further away, lengthen your front leg. Let's cartwheel the arms and find a lizard pose. So you're going to lift the back heel off the floor and take your front foot a little bit sideways. And now, like steer in a pause, let's go into a circle with the hips. If that feels horrible, you can lower the back knee down and just stay comfortable. But if you want to go for it, again, imagine your hips are going down through a spiral. And some of you might want to come down on the elbows if you want to stay closer to the floor. Lovely, let's take a moment to stay. So if you want, bend the back knee, drop the head. Close your eyes. And use this moment as a pit stop to focus again on your breath. So see if you can slow down your inhalation and the exhalation. Let's take one more deep inhale. And then please meet me back into a downward facing dog. Have a lovely walk on spot. Notice how your hips are feeling. And then take the walk all the way to the front of the mat. Bend your knees, roll through the spine. Inhale, the arms float. Exhale, you're softening down. And again, inhale, your eyes, if you want, are closed. Now you know it. Exhale. Let's do this 2 more times. Gathering any positive quality you need right now in your life. And exhaling to take away anything you don't need, any toxicity. Very last one. Gorgeous. Now shift the weight. Bring your right knee up to your chest and maybe interlock your fingers behind your back. We move into Warrior 3. So shift your right leg backwards, shift the head forward. And again, embrace any wobbling. It's just your body really working hard. And if you need, your hands can come into prayer any way you want. Step your foot back, crescent lunge, take your arms up to the sky. And like a wave, the arms circle forward. All the way back and up. And go again. Huge wings moving in all directions. Take this one more time, stretching your body. So feel the body becoming like more spacious as you repeat. Take your arms up for a moment. Good. And let's move now into a Warrior 2. So if you're open, back heel comes down, bend the front leg. And reverse. Take your top arm up and back, and maybe land a little bit deeper through the knee. Release your neck. Are you ready for the circle? So let's go with the head circling down, the arms following and opening. And again, big circle. So you're both so strong and fluid. We can be both. We can be very well grounded and powerful. At the same time, we can be soft. Take it one last time. And as you stay at the front, extended side angle, bend your elbow on your thigh, stretch your top fingertips up, and maybe take that circle in your fingers. You can look up or close your eyes. Maybe you want to lengthen your bottom arm and really feel the expansion in the front of your chest. Let's go one more slow inhale. And then when you're ready to come all the way back and up, extend your front leg, let it breathe. Cuddle your arms and take your hands inside of your left foot. So you're gonna come into lizard. Take your left foot to the side and steer the pulse. Circle your hips. So hopefully by the end of this practice, your hips will feel open. And when you're ready to, you can maybe come down on your elbows or lower the bottom knee down. But let's drop the head and close your eyes. So stay wherever feels comfortable for you. And remember that every time you drop the head, you're sending a signal through your brain, really telling the brain, I'm safe, so you can stop worrying. Yeah. So notice how many times the shoulders and the neck are tense and contracted. Can you relax them? So your mind is stimulated to think in a relaxed way rather than always worrying unconsciously. You have one more slow inhale, then hands strong on the floor, step back and take yourself into downward facing dog. Move forward into vinyasa and roll the spine, and then take yourself fully resting on your belly. So we're going to move into a little spinal reach. So hopefully you've got some space around. So can you bend the elbows like a little cactus, and now take your right hand closer to you and maybe extend your left arm long. Bend your right knee and you're going to begin circling until you feel your hips are one on top of the other, and you might feel some stretch in your left arm. Relax your head on the floor, and if it feels good, you can catch your lifted ankle with your right hand. It's a beautiful way to open the front of the body. Be very mindful of your shoulders. Beautiful, and now come all the way back into center safely and try it on the other side. So right arm long, left hand is pushing down, bend your left knee and take a spiral. Relaxing your head, maybe catching the ankle if you feel comfortable there. And then slowly find your way back into the middle. Press into your hands to lift the chest. And if that's enough, you stay. Otherwise, interlock your fingers behind your back and open your chest more. And this is quite an uplifting position. So feel free to look forward or down on your mat and notice what is going on in your breath. And can you lift the legs off the floor and squeeze them together? Okay, stay there for one more slow inhale into locust. And as you exhale, release. Take your hands close to your chest and press back into a child's pose. So have a moment here to notice how the lower back feels. Rest your forehead down. Feel free to wiggle your tail side to side if it feels good. And then join me now for the more slow and calm part of our session. So we move into a pigeon pose, taking the right knee close to the right wrist. And then maybe extending the back leg backwards or keeping it bent. That's absolutely up to you. And then if you want, walk your fingertips forward. Relax your belly on your thigh or your calf. Yeah, so stay there. And those of you that might feel more open tonight, you can absolutely bring the front foot closer and closer to your face. Maybe someone wants to hatch the toes. Hopefully you will enjoy your foot and release the head down. So take a moment here, and we'll signal you when 8 breaths are over. And see if you can really release your chest. Good. Take one more deep inhale when you're ready. And then slowly walk your hands back in it. Let's try the same thing on the other side. So if you want, press back into tabletop and swap. Left knee forward. Extend your leg backwards. And just take a moment to release the hips, rocking side to side. Maybe lengthen the arms forward. Close your eyes. And feel free to move your front foot closer to your face, or maybe catch your toes if you feel comfortable. Lovely. When you're ready to come all the way back and up. Now send both legs to the front. Lift the arms up. Imagine you're reaching the sky. So stretch, stretch, move side to side on your sit bones. And then let everything relax forward. Close your eyes. I'm going to hold you here for 30 seconds. So your knees can be bent or straight. Really don't force it. This is one of the most calming positions if you really drop the head. So stay there, breathing slowly through your nose. And exhaling slowly through your mouth. Feel the weight of your shoulders drop. Any tension dissolving completely from your body. Now try and keep your eyes closed. Take your time to roll yourself all the way on your back. Take your knees into your chest. I'm just going to be sideways. And have a lovely roll side to side, like you want to massage the back of the neck, the back of the spine. And today we're going to finish here in any position for your Shavasana. So the legs can be long or your knees can be bent. Your hands can be on your body or sideways. But come to a place where you can really drop any tension. Your eyes closed or downcast. And imagine now a wave of relaxation is flowing in through your whole body as you inhale. And is releasing as you exhale. So as you breathe in, feel that wave of relaxation going from your nose all the way down to the tip of your toes. And as you exhale, the same wave is taking away any toxicity, any stress, any thoughts you don't need. Now, as you inhale, imagine that you are breathing in peace, bliss, calm, any positive sensation. But as you exhale, you're breathing out the same positive sensation into the world around you. Inhaling, taking in any positive sensation, peace and bliss. And exhale out peace and bliss to anything around you. I'm going to let you be here. So we simply close, bringing the hands in the center of your heart. You can lay on your back with the eyes closed, hands into the center of your heart. And just taking a moment to seal this practice. Trying to remember in your body any positive sensation you felt. Knowing that really by giving your body positive experiences, you can become more skilled at shifting from stress and anxiety into a much more grounded and easy place. So thank you again so much for those who joined tonight and for everyone else who's going to watch on the channel. Again, my name is Vanessa Michelon. So if you want to get in touch, you can find me on Instagram, and I'm gonna give a free workshop this Saturday, so you can get in touch if you want to practice more. Thank you so much, and thank you again, Fit&Well magazine, for having me.